Hey, so I kind of caught up on Grox a little bit, but they scrambling. They kind of are. I'm noticing that a little bit. So I still feel like I don't know if they want to push me through, like they might just want to recycle me, but it may be that God is going to catch them all by surprise, sort of thing. Like, um, with a big moment for nukes or something like that. I mean, because he's coming back as the vine dresser is the way it's reading. Like it's the tenants. So um and like it's not really like they're operating like they know everything about how to come at you, the tenants are, and that they're kind of like, well, it'll be next week or the week after, like. So I'm kind of thinking that makes me think like God will be like, no, I'm gonna surprise them, but they're not even taking into account God. They're just thinking in the game mindset, if that makes sense. Like how do the Keat Vans get out of the Matrix, you know, and or get cut off or whatever you want to call it. That's all that they're thinking about. Like they're not thinking about like the higher level God stuff. And when they turn on the news, then they kind of see it, and then but it though then they're scrambling a little bit. So but anyway, Grox, he's here's the thing, like he's like he's like the art teacher that doesn't get along with your dad, and the reason he doesn't get along with me is all the time is because it's the beginning of Troy, and Achilles is practicing, instead of with Patroclus, he's practicing just with his favorite sword, like, and um like in like lightsaber or something at night, like doing like a light show. And we'll say that that's me, and then Odysseus shows up, Grox, and he he sheathes, like puts the lightsaber down so that there's no light, and then takes the lightsaber and he walks up to you, and like he's lit up, like he's lit up, like given the light. And Achilles is sitting there thinking, what'd you do with my favorite lightsaber? And that's where he's tricky. Like that takes the part of the place of you can play your tricks on me but not my cousin. um that scene of Troy, like he won't tell you where the lightsaber is, like that's all that it is. So uh you know you have to understand my relationship with him, because we are friends, but and but it's like I go back and forth all the time. But that's really um, the most real way I can really say it. So use your own judgment, and you have all the information, but I think there could be a sign. There could be. I don't think God will just leave it like no sign, like you just have to go off of hopes and dreams. I think it'll be like there's a real sign. And it won't be like, an explosion in Nashville. I think it'll be something that is substantial, that makes sense. And then that's when you think about the geography and all that, like placement. Um, so just understand, that's all. Thank you. Have a good night.